So the six of you have found your way onto the sword's bounty. Out in the open sea, you smell the salt on the air. You can hear the wind in the sails, the ocean water slapping the wooden hull. Each of you have made it here, either being taken here by force, like the poor, distraught creature Manrak, or the gladiator Malachi. Jesus fuck, the music's loud. Taken from his home and being sold yet again to another slaver. The stowaways, Seth and Sean, stealing away on the ship in the break of night. Or Cutwater, the gallant rogue that is purchased passage through with the sword's bounty. But does he have more malicious intent?
Wink.
Even Archibald Meatpants. Abandoned at a young age and taken aboard the sword's bounty, he's considered one of the crew. But some of the crew do not appreciate Captain Diego's apprenticeship to young Archibald. And so we begin our adventure aboard the high seas. Who the fuck's dice is all the way over here? Deleting it.
It's me because I'm pink, but I don't know how it got over there because I have my. So,
Malachi and Manrak, you both find yourselves locked inside of a hold. You've been here for about a fortnight now. Occasionally they'll slide bread and what you pray is some kind of soup underneath the door for each of you. You're sharing this hold with two other Yonti. They seem to be hesitant to talk to you, Manrak, as they keep passing furtive glances and speaking in some kind of snake tongue your ear almost can pick up.
I speak that language, I think.
Remember, you can understand snake itself, but I don't believe you have the Yonti language, if I remember correctly.
Right, yeah. Well, probably not. I don't remember what the Yonti language is. I'm not going to dispute it.
Sean and Seth, you have found yourselves down in the hold. Luckily, you've hidden yourselves away fairly well, hoping to be deposited off onto a different continent as you have left Arongard. Luckily for you, you've hidden yourselves right next to the foodstuffs, so you have an ample supply of food and water.
Woohoo!
High five, brother!
Seth did
What?
that.
Brother.
Exactly where to go.
Cutwater, you've purchased a fairly reasonably sized cabin aboard the Sword's Bounty.
Oh,
The
yeah.
captain originally didn't want to allow you to ride with them and seek passage across the seas, but you have persuaded him otherwise.
I vacated the previous tenant.
And young Archibald, the captain currently has you laying the sails. So now that we have set the scene, we'll go ahead and you have free reign.
Nice.
What was it? I was going to say something. I would like to rage.
I would like to burst into song.
I would like to rage. Let me mark that really.
He's raging.
Would you like a token on your side of the field that you can just flip them for the number of times you have used rage?
I have it on my character sheet. If
there's
you
a thing for
want to give me
rage.
that. Well,
Yeah, I was just gonna
not
go
on
to-
this character sheet. I mean on my phone character sheet.
Oh, okay.
The
I was
spreadsheet
going
thing
to
that I'm
give
using.
you...
If you want that for your purposes, then sure. So that way you can see the times I have. Because you can give me a D6, and I just put it from 2 to 1 for now.
Basically what I'll do is I'll drop a red checker for each time you use your rage.
Okay, then I only have 2. So go ahead and do that.
I already put my red checker down.
Perfect. I don't know where it is. Oh, you put it on
It's
my
over. It's on my side.
Cool, that's fine because I already have it. I'm gonna point at Malachi. This is Malachi, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
That's cool. I'm gonna point to Malachi. I'm gonna be like, "It's time to get off this ship," and then, but very angrily. It's too early to emote. And then I'm gonna break the door down
Okay.
because I don't like.
Go
being...
ahead and just go ahead and make me a. We'll call it just a bear athletics check.
With advantage because rage.
Yep.
Hold on, let me roll. I got
A 2 and a 1.
Nice.
Dude, what the?
I
So
don't think we're going anywhere.
you pull back and you just slam right into the door, and it just kind of shakes.
I've never been more angry. Do I have my
Sean-
equipment on me?
No, you do not.
Okay, cool.
Sean and Seth, you guys hear this just right on the other side of the door. You just hear a slam and a grunt. You hear several snake people.
I am alerted by this, and I stand up in my dog form, and I kind of like look behind, like past the box at the door to see if I see anything specific.
You can see shadows moving underneath the doorway.
I huddle behind her, very afraid.
Being up on the main deck, did I hear that?
Make a perception check.
I got an unnatural 20.
Artificial.
It's right here in the game.
I'm going to say no, because you are currently working.
Mm-hmm.
You're also out on the high seas,
That's fair.
so there'll be quite a bit of noise, and the deck is pretty full.
Do I know why they've been locked up as a separate thing?
Yes,
Like
you
wh-
know that they're slaves.
Okay.
Mm.
You
Sounds
also
about
know
right.
where they're going, so I will message you where they're
Okay. Also, what is our crew's policy on slaves as far as if they get out? Is it just kill on sight, or are we trying to like make sure they just get where they're going so we get paid?
Yes, you're trying to get where you're going to get paid. The people that are buying them, I just messaged you who's buying them. They pay a high dollar for Yanti,
Oh,
and they're taking Malachi to the arena over there as well.
I see. So it's in our best interest to subdue rather than kill if they give us trouble.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead, Mo.
I was gonna say, once I see the shadows and I know that Sean is behind me, I kind of step back and I turn my head towards Sean and I push Sean kind of more back against the wall to make sure that he's covered.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear anything, given that they're right below me?
Go for it. Your perception DC will actually be a lot lower than poor Archibald's.
Okay. And
Mostly because you're just relaxing in your cabin and you're closer.
How do I rotate the?
I got a 12.
Q and E can rotate the character.
You got
Or
a
you can use
12?
your scroll wheel
I
while
got
you're
a
holding
12.
You do not hear them.
I do not.
Can I attempt to break the door down?
Yes, you can.
All
I
right.
hope to
What do
God
I-
you pass. Just
What
to
do I
make me look
roll?
Dumb.
You're gonna roll a strength check.
All right, so that'll be like a D20.
Yeah.
Yep.
This thing. I think it's
Also,
Too bad neither one of us
Mo and
rolled.
Josh, go ahead and roll me
Oh,
stealth checks
nice.
for Seth and Sean.
All right, so it's 18 plus 3,
Plus your
21.
Wait, what are we rolling? Sorry.
Stealth checks.
Stealth. Okay.
Eric. What'd you get?
21.
Nice. What's
Okay.
9 plus 10?
9 plus 9 is
21.
18.
I said 9 plus 10. 21.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
9
I
plus
thought we could all do
I got
something.
a 10 for stealth.
I got an
Oof.
8.
And then you got a what?
8.
An 8?
Yes. We're not
Okay.
very stealthy.
So
not me either.
you guys are well hidden, and you believe that you're well hidden.
Oh.
Malachi, you literally just knock the door off of its hinges.
I will never be a slave again. Never.
As soon as you do,
Well,
you hear
Sean-
the Yonti hiss. You fool! It'll kill us!
Ah, fuck.
That's fine, and they won't kill us. But I'm gonna come up with Malachi. I'm just gonna be like, "Ha ha! Well done," and I'm except Southern because
Well done.
well done. Ha ha.
You keep stepping.
So
on
do we know
As you knock
that
the
they won't kill
doors, you assume that they will.
We assume that they were okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But as Malachi knocks the door open and it falls off of its hinges, you notice there's a young cabin boy with a longsword at his hip. He sees you, he's startled, he looks around and gets ready to scream.
Can I charge towards him to like grapple him and like cover his mouth?
I will allow you to charge towards him,
Okay.
but you're gonna have to make a strength check to contest his to
Alright.
see if he is able to get away from you or not. Ooh.
Can I follow suit?
Ooh,
I will
20.
allow it.
Natural
Oh,
20.
nice. He got
It
a
doesn't
natural
look
20,
like
so it
he's
doesn't
gonna
matter.
need it either because he rolled an 8 for his. Basically, you just knock the cabin boy to the ground.
Cover his mouth.
I'm gonna wind back and punch him really hard to try and knock him out.
I didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted to stop him.
I want to. Well, he's slaving us, and I'm under the assumption that he's going to try and kill us.
Okay.
So by knocking him out, I'm being merciful. To hit, Wayne.
Just you roll with advantage because he's grappled.
Yeah, okay. Get in there. What? Fuck it, that counts, I guess. That's a 15, and then I'm gonna take my on and roll. I got a 15 to hit.
All right, so you just one quick shot fucking knocks him out.
Where the hell?
You see that he might even be missing a tooth.
Nice. Fuck that kid, dude. And then I'm gonna check my tool proficiencies, and then I'm gonna pick up Malachi. Malachi.
You picking me up?
No. I'm asking you a question. Are you proficient in martial weapons?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you want the longsword, or can I have the longsword?
Oh, you know what? That would be useful. You can take it.
All right. I'm gonna pick up his longsword.
Okay. Headlock my fucking dog.
All right. So,
Can we see Seth and the other one? What's the other one?
Mo.
Sean.
Oh wait, Sean.
You cannot.
Seth and Sean. Okay, cool.
Or if I can.
So let's drag his body somewhere and like hide it.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Can we drag it
into
drag
like
it-
the hold.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, because the Yantis are there.
Can they
Yeah.
see the giant dodo bird monstrosity up ahead?
No, that's locked
It's
away
through
as
the
well.
door. Yeah. Can we move him? Let me get the marker out. Can we move him here?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can also just tap tab to do the little indicator.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. A blessing on this day. Anyways, cool.
So we cover him up with like barrows and whatever else we can find, just so he stays hidden. And do we
Alright.
can I look for like
Who's-
rope to tie him down?
You can just go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right.
But
well,
as you're doing this, you hear, "Hey boy, what's going on down there? We heard a thud."
See, I didn't want to knock him out.
okay. Before I deal with that, can I roll perception to see if I can, or actually not perception, but I guess investigation to see if I can find our weapons if they're down here.
Go for it.
That didn't I got a 13 plus. I don't think I have proficiency in investigation. I don't. Yeah, just a 13 flat. Oh no. 16.
Okay. You don't find your weapons, but you do find a hand axe.
Oh,
Do you want that? You can have that if you want it, or you can have the longsword and I can take the hand.
I'd rather get the sword.
Yeah, you can have the sword. I'll take the hand axe.
Awesome.
Just fine. Cool. And then I'm gonna post up right where I'm standing, anyways, and crouch down real low so I can get the drop on the guy who's coming down.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Can I
roll to see if I
roll-
can. Oh, go on.
Can I roll stealth to see
Yep.
if I'm hiding real quick?
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you think you're hidden.
Wait, is it cock?
So I'm gonna look for something to tie the boy down with. And I got 6 plus, I guess, perception, right? So 8
Investigation.
You
investigation.
don't find anything.
Yes. So, all
Though
right.
you do end up, as you're rummaging through, you do find a kind of older style pot helm.
Oh, nice.
Right now, all you're wearing is a rough spun tunic. They've taken your armor and weapons.
All right. Yeah, let me
So if
see.
you wear the helmet, it'll at least give you a +1 to your AC.
All right. Let
You
me-
hear that? You get an advantage for being a pothead.
Maybe, yeah.
That someone hit the timer, and I looked to my right in my actual room because I heard it. I'm like, what the fuck sound is that? I don't own anything that makes that noise.
Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna hold an action if I can. I don't think I can do that out of combat, but I'm gonna hold an action until the dude comes down, and then when he comes down, I'm gonna try and choke him out.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Is anybody else going to do anything?
I'm gonna huddle.
Yeah, we're staying
which-
hidden.
Which one is the captain?
Um,
Is it this guy here?
No, this guy's the captain.
That's the captain? Alright.
Dude, I
This is
I
the
just
first
realized the
mate.
dopest thing.
How long have we been out to sea?
Almost a fortnight.
Awesome. Wait, no. Yeah, I suppose that doesn't actually matter if anybody else knows that. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna
We would've
PM you in action.
I just realized though, Seth and Sean both see this big fucking Yon T dude punch out a child and then disappear into the shadow.
Well, yeah, that's why we're staying hidden as fuck.
I was like, I wonder why they're so scared, and then I realized, big fucking 6'8". Yeah, no, okay,
It's just this big,
valid.
burly snake man just beating up children. Of course, they're
Well,
gonna be
it's
scared.
not even. It's two big burly men.
Can I leave my cabin?
Yes, you can.
I don't know. Can you? Actually, that is a valid use of can. Huh?
Alright, so
When you
I'm
leave-
leaving and checking shit out.
Yeah, when you leave, you notice that there's 2 of the pirates down here on the lower deck. You know that the room, number 7 here, you've seen this guy and this guy go in and out of there frequently, and they both have a set of keys. You're assuming that that is where they're keeping a lot of the things you've came on board for.
Yay! Have I noticed any members of the crew who are kind of stick to themselves and or less noticeable if they disappear?
You've noticed that the boy, the cabin boy, nobody really gives 2 shits about him. They mostly keep him around for laughs.
How tall is he?
He's probably like 5 foot tall. You've also
Ooh.
noticed that there's one of the newer crew members. None of the other pirates like him, except the captain.
Fuck!
That's
And then
okay.
the crowsman, he stays mostly to himself as he literally lives up in the crow's nest.
Alrighty.
$20 says he's a ranger on his character sheet.
So the two guys who are pirates are just hanging out down here, like next to each other with an earshot. They're doing something together, or they're doing different things.
One of them's going through some of the boxes. Looks like he's doing inventory. And then the other one is focused down the stairs as he's shouting downstairs, trying to get someone's attention.
That's okay. Can I hop into my room real quick and cast a sneaky secretive action?
Yes.
Yay.
Do you want to message me what you're doing, or?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Mr. DM. It's a secret from you too.
That wouldn't surprise me. Waiting for him to send his message.
There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty, and I
So-
step back out.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put an object out.
It's like 10 seconds. Okay. Alrighty,
The white piece behind you is what it is. What
Yep.
you sent me.
Alrighty, I'm kind of gonna watch the two guys. I'm gonna head to the upper deck, but I'm gonna watch the two guys in the hopes that there is an opportunity to regally fuck one of them / kill one of them.
Okay.
But why?
Don't
knows?
worry about it. Okay, as I saunter the 1, 2, 3, 4, about 20-ish feet to the ladder, are they're super focused on their individual tasks, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but for now, I just move up to the next deck.
Well, I'm gonna say this before you do that.
Hmm.
It looks like this guy is about to head down the stairs.
So that guy's going down. There's I don't see any clear advantage to fucking with that guy since he's just going down the stairs and it's not immediately obvious that he's fucking off to die. Anyway, so I go over here and head upstairs. What do I see when I get up to the main deck there?
You see the first mate is walking up to go talk to the captain. You see the man up in the crow's nest. You see the newest member of the crew is up on the forecastle. And it looks like one of the other members of the pirate crew are just kind of ignoring him.
Have I taken note of any apothecary, mystery cabinet, medicinal area where foods, spices, anything odd, consumable is kept?
Yes, you know that they've been keeping a lot of the food down in the hold. The quartermaster is the one that usually goes down there and does inventory. Here lately, he's been sending the boy to go do inventory.
Alrighty then. So, having reviewed the sitch up top and all this other fun stuff,
Also, since you're up top now, you can see that the sun is about to set.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
perfect.
That bodes
Okay.
poorly for me.
I pop down this here ladder, and are these guys still roughly doing their thing?
Yes, but I'm going to go ahead and do something.
Yep.
Val, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right. Perception is a +1, so we'll take this. That's a 15.
Romanian report tells
So-
man that he died.
You notice that there's a quite a bit of fog off on the horizon, it looks like.
Interesting. The direction that we're going, or
Yes.
Hmm.
Though it's not uncommon on this time of year as you're heading towards the Emerald Bay, This time of year, the winds come off the emerald, or the winds come out of the bladed seas and hit the Emerald Bay. So hot wind hitting cool water can
Makes for
tend
a
to
nice
cause
fog.
fog.
What may I ask? What town this is?
This town?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need my map. Val, you know that this city here is Vakadish.
Okay. I was just gonna strike up a conversation with this guy.
Okay, go ahead. We'll let you do that.
All right.
Will we let him do that?
So I come up to him, and I kind of see that he's ignoring me because I've noticed that most of the crew doesn't like me. So I come up to him, and I'm like, "Hello."
What do you want, fish fry?
See, that's just it. I want to know why the entire crew dislikes me so much. What have I done?
You're a fucking footpad is what you've done. We pirates have honor.
And what dishonor have I done?
Fucking swindling the captain like you have.
I've done no swindling. My parents abandoned me. You're the ones that captured me.
And you've talked the captain into letting you die. We should have dropped you off on the first island to fend for yourself. We have no room for mouths who can't do any work.
But I can. What have I been doing?
Jack squat, it looks like. You can't even tie a lay knot right.
Teach me.
Shots fired.
Why should I teach you when you have no will to?
If you want the members of this crew to be competent, then you need to teach me how to do it right. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing it wrong and probably get us all killed. Do I need to roll a
And this is
perception
what-
check or persuasion? No. Okay.
Your
Go
role
for it.
playing's good enough.
All right.
Well, fine. This is what you can do then, fish fry. Go climb up the mast. Get up in the crow's nest with Quillo.
All right. If that's what you say. I walk over to the main mast.
You will have to make acrobatics checks to climb.
Okay.
So I'll make you do, we'll say 3 separate ones. So go
All right.
ahead and roll your first.
Acrobatics, I have a +3. Hello? Also, what was the name of the crew member that I just talked to?
Duncan.
Duncan? Alright. So that's a solid 7 on that acrobatics.
Okay, so you pass.
Alright. One more, and then another after that, I
Just-
think. Well,
Nope, you'll wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe
Because
your
it'll take you a
reputation-
little bit to climb.
sounds good.
Okay. So back down in the hold. Sean and Seth, do you guys want to do anything?
I'm gonna still hide.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hide and also keep my hand in her fur.
Can I delete him now? I would love to
I'm
delete him.
about to... Why is your guy flipped?
I flipped because I sneak.
Oh. So,
Murder.
what happens is he starts to take a step down, and he hears, "Maybe fog off the bow! All hands to the main deck!"
What a fucking fun.
And he
Sounds like
stops and he looks around and he goes, "Fucking boy, better get up here fast." So you can go ahead and
Why would they
make
be
your
going?
next acrobatics check. Val.
Why would they be going into the Emerald Bay? That's such a what? Oh, okay.
That's a
I have
7.
proficiency in water, right?
You said a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you definitely didn't make it. You're just having a hard time climbing at this point.
Okay.
That's not helping your
Oh.
reputation.
Yeah, it's really not. They're all laughing.
All the
at you,
crusty
but
old sea dogs are just like, fucking guy.
they just
I mean, hey, if they're laughing, that means they're having a good time. I don't care at whose expense.
Well,
Hey, if they like me having
Really
me around for the
happens.
laughs, that's better than not wanting me around at all.
that's, well, yeah.
Okay. While that's happening, can I sneak up onto this mid deck here?
Yes, you can. But, Cutwater, what do you want to do? You see that
So-
everybody's leaving.
Like it's been a fortnight. Does that call sound like it's something that I should be coming around for?
With the trip that you've had, it's been pretty uneventful, so no. The worst you've had was a spring storm off of Rhongard's coast. Because between Cantor and Rhongard, there's sometimes storms, and you lucked out on your second day. You hit one.
Can you
And it wasn't even that bad.
I am going to attempt to go downstairs.
Oh.
You go
Okay,
down here.
so
This is like-
All right.
as you start to head downstairs, Malachi and Manrak, you both see footsteps in a shadow. Are you sneaking in all Cutwater?
I am sneaking a bit.
Okay, so you see he's kind of crouched down and he's trying to kind of hush his way through.
Has he made it? How far down the stairs is he?
He's like right at the cusp, so he would be...
Also, Malachi is not
I'm not hidden.
not hidden at all. By the way,
No,
And I
man.
wouldn't know if anybody's on the top deck. I'm just gonna wait it out until they're down the stairs.
Okay, so Cutwater, as you get about halfway, you just notice that one of the slaves has gotten out of the hold.
I go to
He's
tackle him.
just standing there with a long sword.
Well, he's halfway down the stairs.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab him by the ankles and eat him on. Yeet!
Cutwater, do you want to do anything about
I'm just kind of looking at him like, huh. And then he goes for it, and I'm like, ah! So I guess I'm just doing the save roll, Majiggy.
Okay,
Just
so you can make either a strength or a dexterity save, and then you'll have to make a strength save, Manrak.
I made a 14.
I'm gonna go for a dexterity save. I got natural 14 plus. What was that? Let's see. I think I'm a 3+ on dexterity.
Well,
Yeah,
either
3
way,
plus,
you
so
would
17.
win, so
Yep.
Cutwater wins this contest. So Manrak reaches out to grab his ankles, and he just kind of skitter steps like someone who's trying to avoid stepping on a mouse.
I like boop his hand, and I'm like, "You stop that! Wait, no, quit, quit that!"
Well, that's a good one. That's a good accent. You're a slaver, and I'm gonna kill you.
You're wrong, and you're not. I have a
What?
job for you.
Yes, the fuck.
I hunch down, and I kind of fold my fingers over themselves in a coy kind of evil planny kind of fashion. We are going to take over the ship.
I mean, I was planning on doing that without you, so
Yes, but I know where the money is, and you do not.
I'm gonna lean in really close. I'm gonna go. Here's the deal. If I own the ship, I own the money.
Are
So
you
I'm going to say
certain?
this. While you guys are talking, you hear the creature in the hold behind you just freaking out.
I'm gonna choose to ignore it, and I'm gonna be like, besides that, I don't even really want the money. I just want to get the fuck off this ship. So,
You make a debatable point, and I kind of move past them and start rummaging through some of the foodstuffs, looking for odd and or sketchy looking boxes, vials, anything that's poisony shaped.
Val, go ahead and roll me your acrobatics check.
I shrink back.
while that's happening, Do you know? I'm gonna talk to Joel. Do you know
It's an
where
18.
our equipment is
Okay,
held?
so you made the next little jaunter up.
Do I know where the items and equipment is being kept?
You would assume that they're kept on the lower deck in room 11. You've seen them keep a lot of stuff under lock and key there.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna make an investigation, and I proceed not to answer as I'm rummaging through stuff, and I just kind of, yes, indeed.
So
Uh,
as you rummage,
So I got a 16 plus 1.
so as you're rummaging, you seem to find quite a bit of herbs and such, but most of these are used for cooking.
I'll make a poison out of this basil yet.
But towards the end of your rummaging, you come across one barrel. You pop the lid off, and you're for certain that this is in the wrong place. As you open it up and you take a pinch of it, you see that it's ground mithril.
Have I found any vials or containers that I could empty out and put mithril in?
You see that there's a couple handy little bags in yet another bag.
Awesome. I'm going to take one of the smaller bags and start putting some of the mithril into the bag. Like a couple ounces of it. Just like, well, this will have to do. So what were you saying? Something about equipment?
What room is it kept in?
That is an excellent question. It's kept on the deck just above you. However, we'll need to play this out very slowly, as there are, I count the two of them, and then I look at the Yanti at the other end. 5 of us? And I'm like questioning whether or not the two guys at the very end are in on this with us.
The Yanti just kind of cower in their thing, and they start hissing, curling their fingers together, and just kind of rocking themselves back and forth.
Well,
of us.
three shares is definitely better than 5.
It comes.
Uh-oh.
Like, I kind of like look the fuck over.
Oh, shit. Sorry,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The bird thing that's been locked away is freaking the fuck out. Fucking just spazzing out. It's been quiet the whole trip. Now it's just freaking and tweaking.
So
I very stoically, calmly, and reassuringly, gentlemen, I believe that is our cue. I just step up the ladder.
I'm gonna follow him because, yeah.
I'm gonna run back for the two Yantis and tell them to let's go.
So you hear something off the board, better, Captain. Something off the board. Ah!
Deleted.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Somebody get murked.
Oh, shit! Do I see anything?
No, as you were climbing, you wouldn't be able to see him up there.
The screaming?
I just hear him scream and don't look up at all.
You look up, but you see him just gone.
Shit.
Yeet.
Roll perception?
Fuck.
Oh,
Ah!
fuck me. Is it animated too?
Whoa, shit.
Oh, its tentacles are separate. That's cool.
That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
No.
So, for the cabins that are nearby mine, have I taken note of who occupies them and what valuables and or shenanigans they might possess?
Yes, you have. The one across the hall from yours is unoccupied. The one further back,
Mm-hmm.
the quartermaster sleeps there. You know, on the main deck, the captain sleeps here. And the first mate tends to sleep wherever the fuck he wants, because he's the first mate.
Well, there's
Have I checked before now whether or not there are locks and or latches to safeguard their possessions and shit?
Yes.
Are there locks?
Yes.
I wanted to get the Yantis out of there. Yeah, I run to the door, and I asked them what's coming, because they said what's coming, right?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yep.
Flee, tainted one.
What?
Joel,
Mm-hmm.
where's the fucking equipment?
We will need the keys first.
The key is my fist.
Remember, you're still raging, Manrak. You have
I'm
probably
going
3
to
minutes left.
punch it.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Strength check.
I
Well,
point.
I'm not punching anything yet. I'm not punching anything.
It-
He hasn't told-
Is it relatively apparent that he's enraged?
Yes,
That he's got all of his roiding out shit going on?
yes. Veins are popping. Fucking that little vein in the side of his head's going.
Does Nate
I-
still have that vein?
I point to a spot next to the handle for like the maximum efficiency. Wait, can I roll on efficiency? Wait, no.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll allow that.
Alrighty. So I rolled an investigation check to eyeball the door and figure the best spot to punch it.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I got a 15 plus 1.
Okay, so you think punching it right by the doorknob would probably be best.
Alright, I boot my finger and it's just right here.
Right there.
I'm gonna yeet myself at the door. I'm not even gonna heed what he said. Because I got a 18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, so you fucking bust that door.
Door 7?
Yes.
Yeet! Can I try and find my shit? Can I roll investigation?
Yes, you can. Actually, it'd be a
Oh,
perception check. But-
Well, natural 20.
Okay.
Either one.
So, as you're digging through, you find all of yours and Malachi's equipment, and then some. You see
Nice.
in room 7, there's a bunch of unfinished magical items. You see what looks like the hilt of a magic longsword. You see the axe head for a magic axe. The runes on it etched in mimic flames.
Ooh.
I'm gonna keep all of it, and then I'm gonna take Malachi's stuff and just dump it down the stairs for him. And I'm gonna be like, Malachi! Here's your shit.
So, Eric, are you gonna leave the Yanti to their fate?
I tell him no, I'm not tainted. I'm just trying to save them. Let's go.
No, tainted one. The Dark God has smiled on you.
Fuck.
Alright, well.
His taint is on you.
Those are just rumors. It's not true. I'm a slave like you.
It, son of Sanguinius.
Alright, I ignore them and I go for my armor then.
Did these tentacles just pop up through the floor?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Okay, as the tentacles are happening, I dispel my thing.
As I pop through the floor, I start to growl at the tentacle that's the closest to me. Joel!
Is there now a hole in the wall?
Yes, there's water leaking in
Shit.
bad.
Oh shit!
Val, what are you doing? Because you're still climbing that fucking mast.
Correct.
So, are you gonna keep climbing? You see this shit going on.
Yes.
Well, he did.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. So on the mast, there's like cross beams, right? This is a big enough ship that there's like cross beams, right?
Yep.
How close am I to one? Like, can I climb out on one right now?
Yes, if you make your athletics check.
Okay.
If
I
you
want to.
fail, if you fail this athletics check by enough, you're gonna fall to the Kraken, or at least onto the deck, depending
That
on.
may or may not be the plan. Okay. So athletics, you say, not acrobatics?
Acrobatics, sorry. You can use
Okay.
either one when climbing.
All right. Well, it's going to be acrobatics because my athletics is a -1. Ooh, that's a solid 6 on my acrobatics.
Okay,
Christ.
you don't fall, but you're still just hanging there. Literally,
Okay.
you're within arm's reach, but you just can't.
Just separate. Actually, I'm going to send this to you in a message real quick.
Okay.
Can I attack the tentacle that's the closest to me?
Yes, you can.
So I jump out from hiding, and I just jump to it and try to bite onto it as hard as I can.
You must give Malachi an absolute heart attack.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes,
This-
a fucking
this
dog just
black-
jumps out of nothing.
I look like a black, long-haired German Shepherd, and there's a feather tied to the back of my head. So I jump out to strike the dude, and it's going to be a 15 to hit.
Okay, so you hit. Go ahead and roll your
Alright.
damage.
9 damage.
Okay, so that is enough to make the tentacle retreat, but now there's a giant gaping hole flooding water in.
I look
I
back
don't know if you needed
at
any of
Sean and just kind of like have a panicked look in my eyes, like, do something.
I didn't expect it to work, and now I don't know.
I'm a dog. I can only do so much. I can't talk, but I'm just panicking looking at her. And I'm sorry.
Let me
Damn it.
Let me speak.
Bamboozled again!
I grab every
I
crate
hope
I
you're ready
can and
for all
just
sorts of.
set it on top of the hole.
Can I hear that the ship is flooding with water below?
Yes, you hear water flooding in.
I look around.
Okay,
and it seems like it would be. a
I
good
definitely attempt to rush down the stairs.
Okay.
As he goes down the stairs, I'm gonna be like, "Where are you going? We need to go up."
Counter proposal, and then I just go down.
Alright, so I put a crate on top of the hole, and now I'm sitting on top of the crate, hoping that'll hold out some of the water.
How much do
Panicking
you
because I
weigh?
know. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
110.
Yeah,
just look
you
at
are
him
not enough
confused.
to hold down the flood of water. It's literally you're doing a cartoon moment here. If you're sitting on it, it's just kind of
This is the Daffy
coming
Duck in
out
the
from
rowboat.
underneath of you.
So
Good
while this is
Lord.
happening, since I'm gonna start panicking, I start barking and howling as loud as I can to alert others that the ship is sinking.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
wait, wait.
so pretty much everybody but the main deck hears this dog barking and yapping.
Oh, fuck.
How big is the hole?
Probably 3 foot in diameter.
Holy shit! The boat's going the fuck down, kids. Okay, as the dog is barking and the one guy's trying to talk to the snake people, I grab the remaining bags and stuff as much mithril in them as possible, and I Johnny Depp it, just kind of walking through like I'm watching a couple fight, and just like, oh, I'll leave you to your fucking thing, and just stuff as much mithril as possible and try to get the fuck out.
Did one of the Yankees die?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Down?
I'd like to use mending and mend 1 foot of the hole.
Oh.
But that
Okay.
I can only do 1 foot at a time.
Basically, what I'll let you do is, as long as you can keep up a concentration check, so a con check, for 3 turns, I will allow you to mend it all at once.
Should we roll initiative just so that we have a turn order?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
6.
Can I go to attack one of these tentacles?
I got
Yes, you can.
I got an 8 on the first one.
Okay. Malachi, go ahead and roll your attack rules.
So then, if it's
Yeah.
9 plus 5, 14? Yeah.
Did he hit with 14?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Cool.
So then 4 plus 3, 7. I guess plus.
Oh, please put another fucking hole in the ship.
Yep, so there's another hole in the ship. This time in the wall itself of the hull of the ship on the side, there's just this gaping hole and it's just flooding water through where it was just kind of spurting out.
I
Yeah.
yell,
Yeah.
Don't take out the tentacles until I can fix the holes on the first one.
Oh, sorry.
So
So
while
I,
that's happening,
I grab the boy and pick him up.
can I go
Oh,
up
shit.
another deck, please?
Yes, you can. So as you walk up onto the deck, you see a bunch of kobolds, but something doesn't look right about them. They're not your normal, lizardy kobolds. They almost look like marine iguanas. They got the fins and green scales, and they're web feet.
Ooh.
Ew.
What the
Are they
fuck?
attacking the crew members?
Marine.
Yes.
Then I don't care. I'm gonna throw a javelin at the Kraken. Is that
Fucking initiative
kobold
tracker.
fixing to swing at me? Is that what that is? I'm
Yes.
gonna fucking up.
This music this is ideal.
I was like looking around, like, what's that noise?
Jesus.
The ship is flooding. Everything's on
Okay.
fire. I'm fixing a hole. I'm saving a kid. I'm stealing the money.
This sounds like a fucking Disney song.
I'm so ready for this.
Oh, I'm saving the kid. I'm stealing the money.
I'm climbing the rigging.
I'm just trying not to die. Alright. So,
How far are we? How far is this on the coast? Right here?
that's 1, 2, 3, couple 100 miles.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Easy swim.
Ass. Okay.
Miles.
All right,
Here,
kids.
I'll do that.
How far can you row in a rowboat in a day?
Are you high?
I really don't know.
That's
It's
right.
never
No,
been in the
okay.
DMG.
Fun story. There's a reason that tiny boats are not what we use to cross oceans.
But also, Kraken.
So
Alright.
Eric is first.
All right, I go first. I'm not gonna hit the tentacles anymore. I look at the
Wow.
I look at the Yanti one last time and say, "Come with me if you want to live."
The Yonti is like, you make a valid act! As the tentacle just grabs it and smashes it into the deck.
Wait, Yanti's dead or is this like knocked out?
He's dead.
He's getting crushed. He just got jellied and
All
shit.
right. So I grab the boy and I guess I move up to the lower deck and put him in one of the rooms.
Okay, so you move up here.
And I throw him in like room 8 or something.
You see that this room's open, this door's
Okay.
locked.
I throw him in there. Hopefully, it doesn't flood. And can I still move up to like get on the main deck?
Yes, I'll allow
Alright.
it. I'll just move Manrack up a little bit.
All right, so I guess I made it out. And I'm like, what the hell is going on, guys?
You just
Look
see
over at Manrack.
fucking tentacles everywhere. Pirates are screaming, trying to fight. These iguana-like kobolds are just stabbing fucking pirates left and right.
What language are they speaking?
You don't know. It doesn't make fucking any kind of sense.
Oh, okay.
Usually kobolds will speak some kind of guttural common, but this isn't right. You've never seen kobolds like this before. You guys that are up on the deck see the Kraken's tentacles wrap around some more of the boat, and it begins to squeeze. You hear the breaking of wood. Everybody underneath hears just groaning and wood cracking, splinters breaking in. It is now Joel's turn.
My turn. Alrighty. Should I roll to see how many of these little bags I can fill up with the mithril?
You managed to fill up 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fuck yeah! No sense wasting it. And I boogie. Yep. I can
5,
make it.
6.
I could feasibly make it to the stairs. However, I'm gonna check this door to see if it's locked,
It
and
is
or
locked.
if I can force it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I believe that is. Oh, natural 20.
So you just pop out your thieves' tools and listen. Doors open.
I'm a goddamn wizard, bitch. Okay. All right. What is in the room?
As you pop open the door and you step in, you're completely taken aback. As the room's completely empty.
And there goes your action.
Yep. Alrighty, and it's the next, the triple sevens, lucky number 11s, all
So
up in
Val, it's your turn. So I'm gonna guess acrobatics check.
Yeah. So that comes with a +3. Try this again.
Godspeed, little dice tower.
Oh!
Nat 20. So this time you whip yourself up there and you land up on the beam. Standing up there, you can take either a couple steps to your right and you'll be on the, or to your left, you'll be in the crow's nest, where you see Quillo has dropped his bow and arrows. Or you can take a couple steps to your right and you'll be right above the Kraken.
I will go and grab the bow and arrows.
Okay?
Alright, I want to shoot the Kraken in the eye.
Okay, well the Kraken does not see you, so you get your sneak attack.
Yeah, boy.
And you're above him, and so I'll just go ahead and allow you to have advantage as well.
Okay, so I get a +5 to hit, so I'm going to roll 2 d20s, and then that's a 10. So 10 plus 5 is 15.
You knock your arrow and draw it back and fire, and you just see it bing, bounce off his rubbery hide.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
I would like to crouch.
Kobold's turn. So one kobold's going to attack Manrak. Manrak, what was his base?
14.
Never mind, he rolled a 5, so he missed.
Get fucked, kid.
2 tentacles are going to attempt to hit Eric. Both those tentacles miss.
Damn, dude.
So now it is Josh's turn. What is Sean gonna do?
Question, really quick.
Shoot.
Can Josh and I kind of like do our turn together?
Yes.
So I'm going to, as the ship's like cracking and clearly being like squeezed to death, I go over to Sean and I bite part of his clothing to try to pull him towards the stairs.
Okay.
Tentacles! Bamboozle! Tentacles!
Wait,
Oh god!
did he
Didn't
finish
do that, sorry.
closing up the holes?
Well, that interrupts my mending, so the hole's only 2/3 filled. And
Something tells me it's not gonna fucking matter.
and I follow her.
Okay, and then
Okay.
I can go 40 feet, so as high as I can go in 40 feet, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go as far as Sean can go. I'm gonna stay near Sean.
We're going all the way up.
I will say you hear a lot of screeching and screaming from that side of the ship.
Okay.
Oh, that's not it, is it?
Okay, well, I guess we'll just chill here, and I see that there's someone at the top, and then we'll just kind of wait for him to get out of the way.
Okay, so that means it is Manrak's turn.
I've got this wonderful idea.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Hear me out.
okay.
I'm gonna mount up on this ballista and take a shot at the Kraken.
Alright, so you're using an item you're not proficient with, so you will only be able to add, technically it's a big-ass crossbow, so I'll allow you to add either your strength or dex. this
Okay. And then that's plus my strength, which is +3, so 16 to hit.
So you winch the ballista around and point it right at the Kraken and fire. You see the arrow just whoosh, bing! It takes a full action to reload the ballista, but now it is Eric's turn.
The catapult loaded.
Oh,
No, it is not.
can he
Okay.
load it?
I'll take the whole
There is rounds up on the main
Okay.
deck up here.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna
Well, it
just
shows-
go.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna take out this. I'm gonna go to attack this iguana bolt here.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
19 plus I guess 5.
You hit.
Oh
Okay.
wow, that's would have been perfect actually.
And then a d8 to attack. 6 plus 3.
6, you said?
9.
Dead.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
So you just cleave the iguana bolt in half. Kraken
Kraken.
continues to crush the boat. Joel, it is your turn. What does Cutwater do?
Oh, fuck ass. Okay. Alrighty, having seen the room full of zippity dippity, I just sort of awkwardly dodge around this tentacle, pretending it's not real, and then floop up the stairs to right here. I'm assuming that the Kraken makes some kind of horrible noise, and I and clearly hope that it's not real, and then just kind of do a little shooka, cry a little bit on the inside, and pull out a wand.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna make a roll to hit, and it is a natural 1.
Oh,
Polymorph
So-
stealth.
You whip out your wand and you hear
2-minute warning.
whoosh. You look to your hand, your wand's not in your hand.
Oh,
Look.
fuck.
You look over by the water by the Kraken. It's just kind of floating there in the water next to him.
Well, fuck. Can I dive into the water as a bonus action?
I will allow it.
I dive into the water as a bonus action! I don't know where my wand is strictly. There.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, how high up is this above the water? Like, would
Not
it
as
be
high as your
reachable from
mom.
the water? Would it be reachable from the water?
You won't be able to reach it.
No.
1 minute
Okay.
warning.
I would
Ah!
like to attempt to shoot the rope that is holding the rowboat up.
Alright, go ahead. Roll to hit.
All right. That's a 15 plus 5. So
You
20.
hit. You knock. Fire. You manage to hit the ropes that hold the boat up. You see the levers, everything begin to turn and spin, and you
30
hear
seconds.
the boat chink as it catches, and you see there's a knot in the rope.
Can I reach it from the water? If I jump in, will I be able to
You
reach
can
the boat from the water?
almost reach it from the water.
I'm gonna jump in the fucking water from the crow's nest onto this side.
Oh, it started
preferably.
over.
I'm nice. I'll restart it.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
thank
flipping the
God.
table.
So you're gonna jump into the water.
I am
All right. Which side are you going off of?
away
Kraken
from the
side?
fucking kraken. Jesus.
Okay. So you just take a running start and swan dive into the.
Correct.
All right. Mo and Josh's turn. If
Okay.
They're still working in cohesion.
Yes. Okay, so run to the top of the stairs. I grab Sean by the cloak and I try to like whip him towards the little boat over here. And as he does that, I run and I jump at the Kraken to try to bite it.
What?
You jump off the fucking boat?
Yeah, I jump off the boat to the Kraken to try to bite it.
I've started something. I feel like it's unhealthy.
I had this
Go
plan
ahead.
prior. I had this
Roll
plan
again.
prior to your plan.
That I approve.
I started in the same direction she told me, but then when I saw her go towards the Kraken, I turned and go to help her.
So Mo, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check to jump at the Kraken. You'll just use off of your skills.
Okay. 12.
As you jump, it opens its mouth.
What?
I open my mouth, not to like weirdly make out with it, but to bite its tongue or its whatever's in their mouths.
Murder it from the inside.
Yep.
Like
Okay,
Like Drax.
so you immediately land
Yeah.
on its tongue.
And I bite the fuck out of it.
Roll to hit.
That's 17 for its tongue.
That's a hit. Roll
Okay.
damage.
Roll damage? Question mark.
5.
So as you jump into the Kraken's mouth and just latch onto its tongue, you just hear this blood curdling. And its little beaky mouth all of a sudden turns and
Where do I go?
Would that loosen the Kraken's grip on the ship so it won't be like destroyed as fast?
yes.
Oh,
All right, add time.
slash.
I saw her jump onto the Kraken, so I ran after her. And then I saw the Kraken's mouth open, so I thought she was gonna eat me. So I did a thunder wave.
Oh,
Okay, so you're right here and you're doing a thunder wave.
Correct.
Alright, what's the roll that everybody has to make for the thunder wave? Is
I think
it
it's Constitution,
14 Constitution.
Oh god.
but I'm not near him, so it's all good.
Well, shit.
I'm in the water, so do all of us still make it?
I'm above him.
Because we're
so-
behind him. It's a cube in front of him.
Krakens? Okay, so the Kraken makes it. but one of his tentacles, and this poor pirate.
I don't want that.
The pirate just kind of looks at you as you fucking cast your spell, and he's just like, ah, fuck.
What the fuck?
You man.
That loosened the Kraken's grip more?
No, because the Kraken didn't get hit.
He made
only
the
his
saving
tentacle
throw.
did.
What's very cool.
It still takes damage on the.
Well, here's the thing. That boat's still
Yes.
filling with water regardless of the Kraken's grip.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
going to give us a little bit more time for him to not shatter the boat.
I mean, we're at a minute.
I mean, I'm not
30.
on the boat, so I don't give a shit.
And then I'm going to take my action to just yeet this kobold if I can.
Alright, roll.
I got a fucking 11 to hit.
You
Alright,
hit.
who's next?
I hit?
Yes.
Shit, dude.
Roll your
2d6.
damage.
2 and 6 is
8.
plus
That kobold's heated.
3. Yeet! And then I'm just going to stand there. Because
Okay.
I'm out of shit to do.
Minute
So
30.
now it's Eric's turn.
I run for the Kraken to jump and stab it in its eye.
You should have gotten in a catapult and launched yourself.
Alright, roll an acrobatics check.
Alright, acrobatics. +4 for acrobatics. Oh, I got a natural 1, so 5?
So,
No, natural ones auto fail.
Okay, well then. I failed.
you take 4 damage as you go and jump, getting ready to strike it in the eye with your long tentacle, whips up and just bitch slaps you out of the
Less
way.
than a minute.
Joel, it is your turn.
Alright, abracadamit. I am going to try and grab for my wand, so dexterity?
Yes,
Okay, 12, 15.
you grab it.
Okay, awesome. Can I cast a spell?
Yes.
20
Awesome.
seconds.
And I'm gonna try to shoot the thing in the face. Shit, I got a 26 to hit.
You
Ten
hit.
seconds.
Nice!
Alrighty, wait, no, not the 20, I need the 10.
Are you Eldritch blasting? I'm
Yes.
assuming? Okay.
Alright, time's
Alrighty.
up.
Alright,
Okay, so,
4,
at
9.
this
I
point-
hit for 9.
okay. So at this point, the Kraken just begins to crush the boat. Now it's in 2 separate pieces. While you're in the water, you see the captain's body float up next to you with a broken neck.
Before my action's over, can I search his body?
Go for it.
Yeah! Okay, wait, I'm gonna roll a 20 for some investigation. 18 plus 1 for wisdom, 19.
Alright, as you dig through it, you find his cutlass, a necklace of some kind. Though as you're digging through it as fast as you can, you're really not caring too much about what you grab.
I'm just grabbing as
And
much
you
as I
find-
possibly can.
You find a bag of what sounds like coins.
Fuck yeah! Rogue for life. Okay. Okay, I grab his money, I grab his swag, and I grab his chopper bum stick thing. And I just like,
Anything else?
excellent, excellent. Nope, that's it.
Okay, Val, it's your turn.
I would like to swim over to the back of the boat.
Ow.
Is any part of the rowboat in my reach?
If you could somehow get an extra, 2 feet on your reach, you could manage to grab just the nose of the rowboat.
Is there rope still holding it?
Yes.
I would
Remember,
like to.
there it's knotted.
Okay, but if I can cut through the rope, then it won't matter.
Yes.
So if I throw a dagger at it,
Go for it.
okay, that's a 12.
You huck your dagger and it just misses.
Shit.
Yeet! Is it stuck in the side of the boat?
No, it's not. It just fucking went off into the water.
Oh.
So I can't throw again, can I?
You have not at this turn.
Could I use a dagger or a short sword to stab it in the side of the ship and use it to leverage myself?
You can try, but there's a chance that it might break.
Okay, then I'm gonna do it with short sword.
Okay.
That's an 11
Higher,
plus.
higher, low.
What?
Everybody,
Higher, low?
Low.
Low? Okay. And you rolled an 11, you said?
I did.
Oh fuck.
So,
Sorry.
you stab your short sword in and begin to push up, and you just hear the metal bend and snap.
Fuck you guys.
Oh shit.
It was me. I'm so sorry.
I said hi.
You
I didn't
take,
know that's what it was
Oh, the
for.
timer's going again. We have 3 minutes. A
you
little
take
over 3
Yeah.
1
minutes.
damage.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's Josh and Mo's turn.
I'm jumping into the boat.
Does that
And then if,
wrench it free at all?
So, whenever Sean jumps and lands in the boat, the pulley finally gives way and snaps. And the
Okay.
boat lands into the water.
So
Praise
I'll
be.
swim over and like try to get in, put my paws up on the side to try to pull myself in the water.
when I reach down and just help her out.
How many people can fit on that rowboat?
What?
Just the two of us, 5.
Ah, fuck
Yeah.
off.
That's kind of how it works.
It is
Okay.
JJ's turn.
Got a minute.
See. Okay. Are there rocks up here? Am I on the wrong side of the boat?
Yes.
Can I grab a rock?
Yes.
I grab a rock. I don't know where they are, but I grab a rock.
Throw it
No.
into the catapult.
I'm gonna load the catapult. I'm gonna aim and fire it.
Okay. Roll a
I'm not
d20.
proficient.
You can add your strength or dexterity, no proficiency.
Yeah. 3's 10 to hit. Doesn't hit.
You miss. It just sails off into the water.
Damn it!
5 seconds
So it is Eric's turn.
and time's up.
So the Kraken again begins to crush the boat. The entire bow is fucking shattered.
Oh,
Rest in peace, cabin boy.
Yeah. No cabin
yeah,
boys
he's
in the...
fucking dead.
Oh yeah, he is. There he goes.
I'm assuming the boat's fucked, and I go to find a piece of wood floating, so...
You find a decent sized chunk of driftwood to grab onto.
Alright. And I have a crossbow, let's go ahead and shoot at the Kraken, right?
Okay, roll for it. You can add your strength or dex according to his fucking not living strength fighters have a fucking weapon.
So 22 to hit,
You hit.
3 damage.
Okay. So you pull out your crossbow and fire, and you see it ching, right into the neck of the Kraken, or what you could consider the neck of the Kraken. And he just kind of shrugs it off like it's fucking nothing.
My turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. I eyeball the situation and swim slightly further back,
Well,
but
you
also
see,
towards the stuff.
yes, you see the gladiator off holding a chunk of the driftwood and just kind of paddling for his life.
I guess I'm not really focused on anything except like getting a chunk of something to float on.
Now, I will say that the fighter's chunk of driftwood is big enough for 2 people.
We can like Jack and Rose it.
And we were about to Jack and Rose this.
That would be the
All right,
Jack and
I get intimately close and I look into his eyes.
I will never let you go.
Please don't.
Counter proposal. Shove him off.
4 minutes.
Wait, am I on the driftwood, Majiggy?
Yes.
I turn around and how far away is the Kraken?
Oh, he's probably 30 feet.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at this. Okay, I got a 12 to hit.
You miss.
I miss. And that'll end my turn.
That last shot whizzes by, and he kind of looks at you and just releases what's left of the boat and sinks down into the water.
Asshole.
That's disconcerting.
That's right!
Because, Manrax, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna. Well, okay. I don't know where the Kraken is. I'm just gonna. 5, 10, yeet 15 feet into it, and then swim over to the boat and grab onto the side of the boat, I guess, and try and just like live there for a minute.
Okay. Val, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to grab onto the rowboat.
Okay,
So that I
you're
have something
hanging
to
onto
float
the
on.
side of the rowboat as well?
I am.
Okay. As you are all just grabbing on for dear life, you see what's left of the sword's bounty sink into the murky water. The fog finally begins to fade away. You see the moon is in the sky. And you see land not too far off.